And tonight in Hannity's America. Now, for days we've been telling you about President Obama's tanking poll numbers, but don't worry, Mr. President, you are not alone. New data released by George Washington University shows that Nancy Pelosi also has taken a major hit in her approval rating. Only 32% of those polled have a favorable opinion of the San Francisco speaker. And if you thought it can't get worse than that, well, here are Harry Reid's numbers. The Nevada senator has a popularity rating of only 15%. Well, it sounds like the party is almost over for that Democratic majority. And not only are liberals losing the support of the American people, praise from the Obama mania media, well, that also seems to be vanishing. As newsbusters.org noted today, even National Public Radio, well, they were forced to acknowledge the rough patch that the president and his allies now find themselves in. Now, NPR reluctantly reported that their latest survey found that a plurality of those polled opposed the Democrats' health care plan. Now, when the liberal listeners of NPR, when they start jumping ship on President Obama, well, that spells trouble. And tonight's Meltdown is brought to you by the White House's resident communist, green job czar Van Jones. Now, Jones, who boasts a criminal arrest record and who admits to at one time being a communist, recently sat down with Newsweek.com for an interview, and he was asked why the administration has spent $60 billion to create green jobs, and yet no one has been hired or these jobs have not been created. And the reason for that, Jones explained, is because they're still trying to figure out what a green job actually is. Now, by the way, while you're working on the definition of a green job, can we please have our $60 billion back? And President Obama gave his word to the American people that both houses of Congress would pass health care reform before August. And despite his failure to make good on his promise, the president is trying to use this situation as a fundraising opportunity. Now, his political group, Organizing for America, they sent an email earlier today asking, quote, "Can you chip in $1 each day until we pass real health insurance reform?" Now, a huge response will show the insurance companies and the allies in Congress that their delay tactics will only make our movement stronger. Well, as Rambo, Deadfish Emmanuel says, you should never let a good crisis go to waste. Now,